Okay guys, so this is basically a quick run through of actually my first time making empanadas, but yeah, I just had a great time. I just like cooking and trying new recipes and everything. But yeah, so I just cut up a bunch of vegetables, not too much really, honestly. I didn't cut up a bunch. Here in the pan you can't really see, but there's olive oil at the bottom, and then I put a bunch of seasonings. I really love garlic. There's minced garlic, there is bell peppers. That's about half of one bell pepper I put in there because I honestly didn't have enough to make a whole bunch, so I wasn't making too much. But yeah, and then this turkey breast was already, it's fully cooked, you can obviously tell, and shredded. And so then I just basically threw it all in, and I'm just gonna saute it up a little bit, and it's kind of that color now because I put turmeric in there too as well, so that's what like the orangey color is. But yeah, it looks great, and I actually ended up eating a lot of it out of the pan because it tasted so good. And now here I have it. I was really too lazy to try to make the dough from scratch, so I did not do that. I just went and bought pre-made pie crusts. They're cheap at Walmart, and I actually kind of regret that because it didn't, I had to re-flatten it and everything a lot to get as much for what there was in there. So as you can see, I'm basically just rolling it out and using the empanada press, or the dough press as it's called. And this is a nifty little thing. I got this from TJ Maxx for I think it was $2.99. But yeah, it's the best thing ever. It cuts, you use the bottom side to cut the dough in the size that you need, and then the top you'll see later in the clip that you just press the empanada together with the rigid edges and all of that. But yeah, so this is great. I honestly, next time when I make empanadas, I am going to make the dough from scratch because it just didn't, they came out tasting great obviously, but it didn't, the dough, I didn't like the way the dough kind of rose too much for me, I guess. It didn't keep the pressed shape of the empanada, and then it kind of just looked like a little triangle pastry or something. I don't know, but I'm probably just gonna try experimenting with making the dough from scratch as well next time. But yeah, this was kind of a tedious process, and out of the pre-made pie crusts, that were 2 9-inch pie crusts, I ended up being able to squeeze out 6 empanadas, 6 circles for the empanadas. So that was perfect for me, Jeremy, and my dad. We each got 2. My dad only could finish 1, of course, but yeah. So I'm kind of doing this off of whatever. So I greased the pan with some cooking spray, and now I've already started because it took so long to do these. It would have been way too long to put it all in the video. But yeah, so now I'm putting the sauteed in the pie stuff. And yeah, but here I am. As you can see, don't judge me because I actually don't have any shredded cheese, and I cut pieces off of a square block of cheese because I wanted cheese in them. But yeah, so then the egg wash that I used to kind of glue them together was just regular, I just put 1 egg in a bowl and I beat it, and I didn't add anything extra. But yeah, so the egg wash is just plain egg wash, and that is quite the experience, honestly. Doing this in general, but it was so much fun. Well, I was doing it by myself, but I really enjoy doing it. And so this is basically, I think this one is the last empanada, and it was really tough not to fill it too much because I was there's so much of the chicken stuff left, but there's a lot left over, and like I said earlier, I basically just ate it out of the pan. But yeah, and this is the part, see, they look so cute, and that, you see the shape and everything is so cute, but then when I baked them, it actually didn't come out exactly the way I thought. But yeah, so into the oven they go, and I put them in for 15 minutes, and they came out kind of still a little bit pale, but 15 minutes at 370. Really? That's good? I already used one.